In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to configure a permission scheme in Jira. We'll walk through the process of updating permissions inside an existing scheme so you can control who has access to specific actions and information in your Jira environment. Permission scheme items are important because they define what users, groups, or roles are allowed to do. So making careful updates here helps keep your projects secure and organized. To begin, go to the top right corner of Jira and click the settings icon. This is where the main administrative options are located. So if you need to make system level changes, this is usually the place to start. From the settings menu, click where it is. This section contains the configuration options related to issue management, including issue types, workflows, and permissions. Since permission schemes are tied to how users interact with issues, this is the correct area to continue. Once you're in the work item settings, click permission schemes. This will open the list of available permission schemes in your Jira instance. If your organization uses multiple schemes, take a moment to make sure you're opening the correct one for the project or setup you want to adjust. Next, click on Default Permission Scheme. This brings you into the detailed view of that scheme, where you can review the existing permissions already assigned. Here, you'll typically see a list of permissions such as browsing projects, creating issues, editing issues, or managing comments, depending on how the scheme is configured. Find the specific permission you want to change and click Update next to it. This opens the editing interface for that permission, allowing you to tell who should have access. It's a good idea to double check that you're editing the correct permission, since even small changes here can affect how teams work day to day. After that, select what they would access. In other words, choose the user type, group, project role, or access level that should be granted that permission. This is the key part of the process because you're deciding exactly who can perform that action. Be as precise as possible to avoid giving broader access than intended. Finally, click Update to save the change. Once that's done, the permission scheme will reflect your new setting. It's always a smart practice to review the updated permission afterward, and if possible, test the result with the appropriate user role to make sure the access behaves exactly as expected. And that's how to configure a permission scheme in Jira.